following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
Leroy Jenkins!
Show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, it's your man, Ruben, here in the house that Ruben built.
No, Ruben did not build it, but he did buy it.
He did buy it. He did buy it.
And in this country, that's as good as building.
I guess.
No blood, sweat, and tears, just a mortgage.
Maybe. I mean, you know, it could be called a couple things, but, you know, we're gonna keep it.
But the biggest thing, you know what it can be called? The biggest thing it can be called?
What?
Yours.
I mean, is it really though?
No, it's not, but I just wanted to make you feel better. Until you did what your parents did, which is burn a mortgage, it is not yours, sir. You're on loan right now.
Yeah. I think it's funny when you fill out stuff and they ask you, do you own or rent?
Neither.
That's not a fair question.
It's a fair question.
I don't really own this shit, but I guess I do pay for I rent this shit.
You are in a binding agreement that allows you to say ownership, but you don't own jack.
For 30 years, most of
30 years, you are a slave to the machine.
Jesus.
Hey, man, that's the American dream to be in that kind of debt for that long.
I mean, I guess, but unless, something else happened, that'll be the longest relationship I ever be in.
If people just judged you by this podcast, you are the saddest person on earth.
But I'm quite happy,
And whatever you got to tell yourself, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Shit could be worse.
Oh, absolutely. But let's not skip the part where you're the saddest guy on earth.
Nah. I just put things in perspective. But of course, as always, I got my man AG here with me. How's it going, bro?
It's going well, even though Duke right now are mental chumps right now. I don't appreciate what happened. I think that they didn't have no business losing because they just didn't have any business losing. I take that back. They didn't have any business being in a game that hadn't been competitive for 20 minutes. Okay. They could have been up by 20 and they couldn't make shots. Then when things started really falling apart, dumb things started happening. Then the most important player on the court fouls out. I'm like, bro, really? Is this what we're doing?
Which person would that be?
Filipowski.
Well.
And really, from a coaching standpoint or a player standpoint, I don't really know because players have to play, and I'll always default to that. When Filipowski's getting like all of their bigs in trouble, foul trouble, because he's going to the hoop, why go away from it? I saw a lot of bad shots taken. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm like, really, y'all? However, I do want to congratulate that entire team, especially coaching staff. First time out, Elite 8. I ain't mad at that. So that's pretty good. But what happened today was stupid.
So are you saying John Shiler, I think that's his name.
Shire,
excuse me. Coach like Kyle Shanahan in a Super Bowl?
No, because Kyle Shanahan is arrogant. He's because of that, he's an idiot. What I'm saying to you is I'm not really sure, and maybe Moby can enlighten me, but from what I saw, I feel like players have to play. I saw a lot of bad shots taken. I saw a lot of mental breakdown. I saw a lot of emotional tightness. I saw a lot of things that's like, but then I have to, before I go any further, I have to say, I wonder if they expended all their emotional energy beating Houston, because they ain't had no business beating Houston. I was tripping when they did that. So I was like, wow. But then the weekend's not over. You got to go play NC State, and you lost to them the last 2 times. Or no, actually, they swept them, didn't they?
Last 2 times.
Okay. Well, I was concerned about that, but I'm like, well, you got to play the games. And in the first half, they didn't shoot. Neither team shot well, but they were really defending very well. And then the second half, or like before the first half ended, I felt the wheels falling off. Second half, I was like, y'all can play around if you want to, but they're not going to shoot 27% for another 20 minutes. I promise you that. And so there it is. Again, mental weakness. So Moby, did you see the game? Or
y'all talking about men's college basketball, man. I ain't.
Okay. Well, anyway, like I said, I felt like it was a lot of mental weakness.
So is it a fair assessment, AG, that somehow eventually there's a time when Duke's booty hole got like this, clenched up?
They did not play like a fist. In fact, where John Shire was interviewed before the half, and he was like, defensive at the time, this was true. Defensively, we're playing very well. Offensively, we are completely disjointed. And he was not kidding. I was like, what's that? And then like short arm shots not going in. They had good shots to take, and they just didn't make them. And it was just like, bro, what? Hey, man.
I mean, NC State is kind of playing with house money at this point in time.
Well, I don't know if they are or not. What I'm seeing right now is they're playing really well. Based on what Connecticut's doing, that buzzsaw is not a stop. That buzzsaw is not going to stop.
Bro.
However, NC State didn't fall into this win. They beat Duke. Duke beat themselves, and then they helped them beat themselves even more. I mean, NC State is for real for right now. I don't know if they're as good as what they're showing you now over a 30-game season, because I asked Lauren myself, I was like, where was this team in like November and December? So,
hey, man, you just got to be good in March, man.
Exactly, and they are. So, like I said, man, it is what it is, But like I said before, I don't mind getting beat as much as I don't mind getting beat, but when I beat myself or I see somebody beating themselves, can't do it, man. I can't stomach that at all. So, just saying.
So many words. Got Moby in the house. Before you go, Moby, you're probably the sports person, especially in basketball in this group. Bro, 30-0 run by UConn. Have you ever seen any shit like that before?
Buzzsaw.
Never.
Because I had to read it twice. I was like, I know they didn't say 30-0. Come on, man.
Not in college. I mean, I've seen that maybe in the high school game or a rec game when you got some small country town playing a big city team or something.
Yeah. But like college?
Mm-mm. At that level,
any level.
At the highest level.
No, any level. I ain't never seen a shit like that.
30-0.
Not on the men's side.
Well, that's true. I mean, but I was, man.
Danny Hurley's out here in these streets. I'm like, what in the world?
And I said last week, UConn is boat racing everybody.
Absolutely. Although they average like a 16 or 18 point victory since they've been in the tournament. In
the tournament, yeah. Yeah, nobody's come close. I mean, and the thing about it is, like, yeah, man. I watched the video when they showed the whole 30-0. I mean, it was defensive clinic. And they were literally just throwing shit up. It got to a point where they were just throwing shit up, man. And it was going in. And it's just like, bro, what the fuck? And then, the Lakers had the nerve today. They beat the Nets.
Nobody cares.
They had to start off 15-0.
Talk about college. Why are we talking about Lakers? Let's not do this.
I'm just saying. That's
Nobody cares.
What I'm saying is, the comparison is, no team at a level such as that, or either one of those levels, should be going. I mean, I've seen your 10-11-0. Every once in a while, you might see a 12. But really, dog, like anything more than that is like atrocious.
I don't know if
you just used this up to bring the Lakers up inexplicably, because that wasn't really a comparison.
I thought this was going to go to a Lakers.
No, it's not. It was more an example of, hey man, this shit. I almost wanted to show how crazy 30-0 is on any level.
Actually, I think I was more impressed with the nothing part of it. Like, how do you not score at least 1 point?
And it's not like they were shooting bad shots. They were just missing everything. And I'm just like, and especially for Illinois, bruh, they're like number 2 in scoring in the NCAA.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah. And it's just like, they wish they could have found it too. This shit was crazy. But we'll switch. Your boy had to eat crow. Your boy's eating crow.
Why are you eating crow?
Last week, I said, as I listened to it, I said that LSU won't go make it to Elite 8. Clearly, everybody said, fuck you, Ruben. Your shit ain't shit. So,
Mo B tried to tell you.
I eat my crow. I eat my crow.
Why don't you just believe somebody that's smarter than you about this?
I mean, look, man.
He told you. He laid this out for you.
Bruh, it's women's basketball, man. Anything.
That's exactly why you should have listened.
I'm about to say the one thing I've been watching.
I mean, I'm just saying, hey, look, I said it, man. So, can we? I'm not asking for props. I'm just saying, hey, I was wrong. Shit.
You know, you don't really say you were wrong that often. I really,
man, I admire that, man.
That's true. It's like my mother-in-law. She doesn't say when she's wrong often, but want to give her a pat on the back. I'm gonna give you a pat on the back, man. I mean, you're not right wing or anything, but I'm gonna give you a pat on the back anyway.
Hey, man, it's whatever. But I guess the other thing is Monday night, 7 p.m.
The race war.
You so stupid. So ESPN, man. I mean, and it's funny. The article came out today. I guess what's her name? Angel Reese was like, me and Caitlin don't hate each other. We just both want to win. And I was just like, that might be the most conscious thing you said in a long time.
I mean, but she said she said that last year, man. She actually said that last year. You just couldn't hear it because Kim Mulkey's blazer was too loud and the hype train was rolling on LSU too much.
Yeah, probably right.
I don't know if it was loud as much as it was bright. She was wearing white with the white boots.
What's going on, Black Patricia? Yeah, can I also say, I mean, I haven't finished reading the article. That shit was kind of tame on Kim Mulkey.
Then why was she so upset if it was that tame? She was pretty upset this week or last week.
No, she got so she shifted from that, and then she said, "Well, I'm not going to read it. It really isn't that horrible, and all of it's legit." So it's like most of this shit everybody knows, except for some of what the former player said. And there's some shit we know how she rocked, so she don't really like gay people for real. It's whatever.
How do you coach women's basketball and not like gay women? And I'm not saying it's one of those things where the nature of your business.
Everybody's got a price, AG.
Huh?
Everybody's got a price.
But it was more the fact that she didn't like them to be flamboyant about it.
I don't know any female basketball players that are flamboyant about it.
Well, not flamboyant. She basically because there's one.
She didn't want Brittany Griner to be public about her relationship.
Yeah. Well,
that's not being flamboyant. That's just being public.
Well, to her, that's flamboyant.
Of course it is. But half of the people that you coach or more are lesbians.
I mean,
how do you even justify that?
I don't even have a thought process on that.
I don't know if the statistic is that high or the assumption of that statistic is
I don't even know.
Okay.
I'm not even touching it.
Pick whatever number you want, sir. I don't care. The bottom line is you are in a place where
more than zero.
Exactly.
It is more than zero.
Yeah.
You're in a place where this could be a thing. And you coming out and see, you sound like a bigot right now. I'm like,
Kim Mulkey?
Yes.
Well, I mean, come on, man.
Well, she is one. She's mad that she sounds like one. She is one.
Okay, well, let's call it what it is. I'm just saying because I don't know a lot about her. I just heard about this today.
Well,
and so I'm like, what, but the thing is with me is why do you feel the need to treat them different? They're ballers. Well, that's what they're there for, and that's what they're good at. They're ballers. What are you doing?
One of her former players, they talked to them, and it was like, she got called into Kim Mulkey's office because she got seen with another woman on campus. So I guess somebody told Kim Mulkey, and Kim Mulkey brought her in the office for an admonishment. Hey, don't be moving like that.
Well, coach at Liberty, coach at Oral Roberts, coach at BYU.
Yeah.
You have choices,
or just shut the fuck up and be a coach.
Well, those two. That's a choice too. I'm just saying.
But But yeah, the thing about it, for the most part, everything with the Washington Post, pretty much on the up and up. They had quotes, they had people, and a lot of the shit you could go back and it's a lot of stuff she said before.
Well, did we think it wasn't going to be that? It's the Washington Post, man.
Well, I think
they're not about to put themselves out there to get sued.
I didn't think so either, but the way that she came out in that press conference I felt like now I want to read it. I didn't really care before. Now I want to read it, but her coming out like that, she wanted to make it seem like it was like defamation at least. Yeah. Like everything in the article was false and y'all tripping. That's how she on the presser. That's what she sounded like.
She did say she was mad that they talked to her family, but she's been estranged from her dad and sister for like 35 years. I don't think you got any right to say shit about talking to your family when you ain't talked to them. Like, so what are we talking about? So yeah, I mean,
either way, she's not making the situation better for herself.
And that's the problem. You know, it's really hard to address her team properly because she moves so jacked up. And honestly, sometimes your team is a reflection of its leader. And they kind of move a little, in true leadership, that's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm not saying she's not a true leader. I'm just saying because she moves kind of fucked up. Sometimes they move kind of fucked up. And it's just like, nah. You know, it is what it is, but it'll be a good game tomorrow. Or it won't be. You know? I have my own opinions on it. Mo B, what do you think's gonna happen?
What, in the game?
Yeah. What's your pick for this game?
To be honest, I honestly think I was going to beat them, but I don't think they're a better team.
Okay. You think it'll be close?
Yeah, I think it's going to be close, but I honestly think people don't realize in that national championship game, all the people that were really scoring buckets for LSU ain't there no more. All them girls gone. And honestly, I think Angel Reese will eliminate herself in this game. Because what I've noticed a trend from watching them play, it's not that she plays bad in big games. It's just certain games she goes outside of herself to be more physical and she gets in foul trouble. She takes bad shots. And a lot of the time her team has to carry her through bad decisions. And she's too good of a player to do that. I think she makes it personal against Caitlin, where I don't think Caitlin does. And I think it actually makes sense. If I was Angel Reese, I may feel the same way. I just wouldn't move the same way. I mean, I don't think her feeling is wrong. I just think the way she moves is. But I mean, she's a direct reflection of her coach. I almost feel like the only reason she went to LSU and when she left Maryland was because she wanted to go somewhere where her coach was going to let her do whatever the fuck she wanted. And that's what she does, whatever the fuck she wants.
All right. Sounds good. Well, that'll be on Monday, and I'm pretty sure next week we'll briefly talk about it. Maybe
the blacks versus the whites. That's how it's going to be marketed. That's how it's going to be marketed.
And each one's got a token who starts.
Subtext all day, buddy.
I mean,
subtext all day.
Every time Caitlin does anything, it'll be like, look at them girls doing things the right way. And every time Angel Reese or something makes a mistake, oh, they're just undisciplined. Like, it's just all of the dog whistles will be said during the game. All of them.
There'll be so many we'll actually hear them.
Well, it'll be interesting because
my dogs won't even want to be in the room. They'll be like, no, it's just too much going on.
Because I think it's Rebecca Lobo and the other guy. He doesn't really say much. I'm interested in Rebecca Lobo and what she says. So it'll be definitely interesting. It'll be the most watched thing on TV tomorrow. So
they said it's going to be the most watched women's college basketball game of all time.
Absolutely.
I don't know, but
I thought they did that shit last year. But whatever.
Which is why this one might do better.
We'll see. So let's get, first of all, happy Easter.
Yes, happy Resurrection Sunday, y'all.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. Easter. My brother sent me a picture of some Peeps cookies. Apparently, yeah, cookies that taste like Peeps.
Bro, I saw a post today that reminded me of you in the worst way.
Oh,
It said, I try not to judge people, but then I see someone eating Peeps and automatically think you're disgusting.
Wow. Wow. Shots fired.
Thanks, Moby.
Look, it wasn't me, but I saw the post and immediately thought of you. I was like, man, somebody hates, because I think they're disgusting too. But I mean, look,
Not like that. Goddamn.
But I mean, I wouldn't think the person is disgusting. I mean, wow, that hurt. That hurt my feelings.
I saw some Rice Krispies Peeps today, and I was like, I looked at it.
Wouldn't that just be a Rice Krispie treat?
Can we just stop with the Peep game? Like, we just look, man.
He does this every year, man. Just let him have it, man. He doesn't have much.
No, not us. I think he's talking about just people making different types of Peeps.
Yeah, I just wish we would stop being so creative with Peeps. Like, hey, can't we? Don't we have some real life world problems we need to solve instead of motherfuckers trying to make Peeps taste like sour cream chips or some shit? Like why are we doing?
You know
this?
what? Now I can't eat sour cream. Why did you ruin that for me, man?
Watermelon flavored Peeps.
You know
what are we doing?
Hot tamale Peeps. Like, that's just not. Yeah. But
Ruben,
yeah,
all
man,
of it's nasty, man.
That's, I mean, it's straight sugar, baby.
It's more than that, sir.
I mean,
my wife and I were talking about the
straight sugar death. I mean,
no, I'm just saying, like, my wife and I were talking today about the stuff that we grew up with that was awful then, but at least it only had like 6 or 7 ingredients to be awful. The best it's going to do is give you a cavity. Now the stuff they're eating with the same, that's put in the same box, bro, they about to kill you out here.
Bro, Peeps is marshmallows with sugar coating. Okay. Literally, that's all it is. And that shit lasts for decades.
Why does it last for decades? Didn't you see Christmas Vacation?
I mean...
Clark Griswold will tell you why it lasts for decades, sir.
It's what survives the nuclear holocaust?
Peeps and roaches.
Roaches and Peeps. That's what it is. But let's get into some crazy world, because we ain't done this in a minute. And it's very important to talk about the crazy shit that happened in our world.
It's very important to talk about it. Very important.
Well, it is, because we got to let motherfuckers know that this world fucked up. I think we need to be a deliverer. So, the first thing, a Greek police officer with 225 pounds of marijuana in his patrol car is arrested after a chase. Yep. So
he started on a high-speed chase.
No.
Okay.
No. So, a police officer on patrol duty in northwestern Greece was arrested on drug charges for using his service car to smuggle marijuana.
That sounds like some Florida stuff. Is he from Florida? Does he have family in Florida?
Nah, this shit's in Greece.
Okay.
He was also, an Albanian man was in the car. So he had his own AC while he was driving. Searching the car uncovered 102 kilograms, 225 pounds of marijuana. It said the detained officer ignores his colleague's orders to stop for a search and sped away. Lost control of the vehicle and crashed into parked cars. That's how they stopped him. And they also arrested a second officer who had been on patrol duty with the suspect a couple of days ago, and he was allegedly found in a coffee shop. And of course, they're all facing drug-related charges. Bro.
Do you know how much room 225 pounds of anything takes up? And those cop cars over there are small. I'm like, how in the world do you even end up? I mean, I know he was smuggling. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's not crazy. 225 pounds in those small cop cars. What, he just had in the trunk like a big duffel bag?
Fuck if I know.
Okay.
Moby?
Got nothing, man. You're doing foreign affairs, apparently, man. Like, literally.
Can't be foreign affairs but not Florida, sir.
Nah, man, it's just another country.
Well, maybe Greece is Europe's Florida. What do you think?
You know what? That's what it is. Greece, Europe's Florida. Greece, the dick of Europe.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So yes, Americans smuggle drugs, and so do cops in Greece.
Well, everybody knows drugs get smuggled everywhere, but it's just
not a goddamn cop car.
225 pounds in a little cop car, man.
Yeah,
bro, come on, man. You know how small those cop cars are over there.
I was just about to say, is it like those little teeny ass?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about little, but I'm just talking about they're not like a Crown Vic. You know what I'm saying? Where you can hide 225 pounds.
Yeah, in Greece, they're usually like, what are those things called? Those minis?
What, Coopers?
Yeah, a little bigger than Mini Coopers.
They're not. I mean, either way, no matter what the manufacturer is, their cars are not as big as ours, and there aren't as many places to hide it. And I'm just like, and then it's like, they got dogs? Like in the police force, don't they have dogs over there like everybody else?
Well, they try.
Ain't the dogs losing their minds with this?
I guess not. Fuck if I know. Maybe they had covered in coffee or some shit. I don't know. But hey, we need to search your service vehicle. Yeah.
I mean, I figured the dogs is like, man, that's Papadopoulos. Don't even worry about that. Something.
See, what happened is I had just made a major drug bust and I just hadn't got it downtown yet. I was on my way. Yeah, I know I've been off the last 2 days, but
exactly. Exactly.
You off and you gotta work hard. Jeez. The worst. All right. 4 are charged with concealing a corpse, evidence tampering, in a Long Island body parts case. So 4 people were charged with concealing a human corpse and tampering with evidence in connection of the discovery of body parts in parks on Long Island. So
they just out here stealing body parts of dead people?
Not necessarily. Kind of, but not. So it's 4 people.
Three of them, that much?
Well, 3 of them were from one place, and they literally said the other person was 33, who police said is homeless.
So they're homeless? The people that
No. 3 of the 4 live in a house, but their partner in crime is homeless. What? That's what I said. I was like, hold on.
But so he can't find a place to live, but he can steal human body parts.
So were they trying to steal the human body parts so they could then sell them so they could help their mans get a place to stay? Because I mean, that would almost be honorable. That
would be, but it wasn't. And the victims were a 53-year-old man and a 59-year-old woman, and they pleaded not guilty to hindering prosecution, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing a human corpse. And they were released.
Wait, you said the victims? You said the victims?
Oh yeah,
So the people, like the dead people,
dead people.
How are they charged with anything?
The dead people aren't. The 4 people who had them.
Okay, you confused me for a minute. Okay,
I'm sorry. They pled not guilty to hindering prosecution, tampering with physical evidence, and concealing a human corpse, and they're released without bail. Without bail. Fuck it. Look, do some crime, go to Long Island, apparently. So
you out here in these streets domering and with a homeless person?
It gets better.
Wow. Sorry, my bad.
A girl walking to school found a 7 arm on the side of the road.
You know what?
And police later discovered another arm and a leg. And that belonged to the 53-year-old man. The next day, oh shit, a cadaver dog located the head, an arm, and parts of 2 legs. And those are from the 59-year-old woman.
So, okay, my question is, I have so many questions. Where did they steal this body?
They don't know.
So it didn't necessarily come from the morgue?
So they're saying they're not charging them with killing the 2 people. But what they did is just place their body, like they cut them up and they placed their bodies around Long Island. Parts of bodies around Long Island.
So a treasure hunt with dead, rotting flesh.
Pretty much. But what happened was the cops got them. They found their house had meat cleavers, butcher knives, blood, and video surveillance at wherever they did it at. But they're saying, the attorney's like, well, we ain't killed nobody. Yeah, but you can't fucking cut up somebody, dead people, and just throw them around the city.
Well, apparently you can.
Well,
I didn't say you wouldn't go to jail. I just said you can.
I mean,
right?
Yeah.
What that little girl found that arm?
Just on the road walking to school, man.
Okay, I guess you can.
Moby?
Can somebody explain why?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Did we not get to the why of this?
We don't know. We don't know.
Well, you gave an answer, but I was going to ask you, where's the value in rotting flesh? That's not being frozen, apparently.
I don't know.
So you can't sell it so a man can get a place to live.
Girl, I'm just trying to figure out
the homeless person was a woman.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how you just picked some homeless person to help you out.
Hey man, just because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't like dead body parts, bro.
I mean,
here's the thing
for the crew.
If the person was homeless, they might have just had to drop them a few dollars. Like, come on, can you help us move these body parts around for 20?
But no, she was a ringleader though. That's what Ruben said.
No, she's not the ringleader.
Oh, she wasn't the ringleader.
She was just homeless.
Okay.
Out of the three, she was the one that was homeless.
Oh yeah, she could be the mule. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a mule for dead body parts, but apparently there is.
Apparently there is. Craziness. Number 3, accused serial diaper dumper charged by Forsyth County deputies in North Carolina.
Okay. What's a serial diaper dumper? Please help me with that.
AJ, I'm not doing this shit with Ruben, man. You know Ruben tells half the story and then pause.
I know.
That's why every time y'all come to me, I haven't said anything, because every time we used to do this, we would start talking and then he would bring up some more facts that would have been real good to know before we fucking started talking.
You are not wrong.
So I was just like, no, I'm just gonna pause and let him get everything out.
Look, I read you what the article was named.
No.
I go into it. That's what's named.
You don't go into it. You read what the article's name, and you pause, and you go, "AG, you speak on it."
Yeah,
that's not true.
Remember that time he got us about somebody being a creeper and it wasn't a creeper? He got us really good that time because we judging. We over here judging, man, and he said something. That's like, man, why'd you leave with that? Every time y'all
keep coming to me, I know everybody's like, damn, he really ain't got nothing to say, but I know how this shit works, so I'm just being quiet until all the information comes out.
So the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office charged a man who is, quote, a serial diaper dumper for consistently littering used diapers along a busy road. So basically, they use a diaper and they throw it on the same part of the road. Sometimes they're soiled, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're in a bag, sometimes they're loose. For about a mile down the road, they've been doing this shit for 2 years or longer. And then the neighbor is like, I'm used to seeing all these goddamn diapers. And who would want to touch them because they're disgusting? I've seen dogs that would go and try to grab the diapers and mowers who would mow the diapers. So it's just particles everywhere. And then, somebody's like, I think the dumping is intentional. If it happened for 2 fucking years, it should be intentional. And apparently, they gave a 71-year-old dude a citation for illegally dumping his adult diapers. And then they said sometimes it would be bed pads. I picked up bed pads too. And it's just like, what the fuck? And then somebody's like, this citation is just a slap on the wrist. That's a bullshit. You should go to jail for dumping this shit on the road. Yes, Moby.
Why was this story interesting to you? I've been waiting for you to get to the part that's interesting, and you haven't. So I'm trying to figure out.
He said you haven't.
I'm just trying to figure out. Like, did you just go through the first 3 Google stories you could find that sounded weird? Like,
first of all, I look long and hard for these motherfucking stories.
That made it worse. The fact that you look long and hard and say, you know what?
I do.
The diaper story, that's the winner. That's the one that's going to spark some crazy conversation.
No, the next one's going to strike some crazy conversation. But yeah, man, a serial dumper diaper? What the fuck?
Now, granted, I will say the title of that article is the most interesting part. Nothing else you said after the title meant a lick of shit to me. Like, it was just whatever.
I mean, I told you what the article was about. Like, like. So just because you didn't like it, that ain't my fault.
No. It's not about not liking it. I just kept waiting for like some cool, interesting shit to be said. And basically, you just said some white people been throwing diapers out. Yes, and I'm assuming they're white.
Yeah, because he never said white people.
I was going to say, I never said that.
Hey, look, I got no problem saying I assumed it. And, if that makes me racist, then, I mean...
No, actually, that's the presumption. It's a little bit more than assuming. I promise you it is.
It is a county in North Carolina. So, I mean, you're probably rocking a 75-25 split on that. So, and the last one today, a North Carolina man charged with molesting a fire extinguisher system. Let me see. Shit, where is it?
See that pause, AG? We were supposed to jump in.
I didn't do it. It was all in me, man. Bro, it's all I could do not to say something. Because I was going to say, wait, no, don't say anything.
But you wanted to. That's important. What's as important as you wanted to? But, the cops were public safety, excuse me. The Morganton Department of Public Safety were dispatched to a place for a vandalism call, and they located a 27-year-old dude. And after reviewing surveillance footage, they determined that he had broken into and damaged a fire extinguisher housing unit. Sanders then proceeded to willfully misuse and discharge the extinguisher into the grounds of the courthouse square. The device had to be taken out of service due to damage. Sanders was arrested and charged with molesting a fire extinguisher system. There's a law called molesting a fire extinguisher system. What the fuck?
I didn't realize.
Can you explain what the definition of molesting?
Yeah, I want to know so bad.
Entails?
It doesn't say.
So nothing. The images alone are just not going to.
I was gonna say use your images on that one. I mean, he was probably just and then But yeah, he got arrested for it, and apparently because North Carolina has this Pretrial Integrity Act now, he did not receive a bond, which requires judges, not magistrates, to set conditions for pretrial release for certain violent offenders. So one, he's still in jail. Oh, he was in jail. His court date was March 25th. It doesn't have anything after that. And two, this is considered a violent offense.
It did say molesting.
A fire extinguisher?
Once again, I need to know the definition of molesting a fire.
Well, he already answered your question. He said he didn't know. So,
hey,
I can't comment until I know. I need some extensive research on what the molestation of a fire extinguisher actually entails.
I mean, I would assume he was humping it eventually.
I ain't doing no assumptions. I need to know how one molests an inanimate object.
I just think it's funny that it's actual law that molesting a fire.
That is funny because that means if there's a law, that means shit's happened before. That means they have a history of molesting fire extinguishers in that area, and they were like, we have got to put a stop to all of this fire extinguisher molestation. They're just getting too nasty out here with these fire extinguishers, and we got to do better.
So 14-28.6, giving fire false alarms, molesting fire alarm, fire detection, or fire extinguishing systems. The offense is to be unlawful for any person or persons to I can't say that word, and willfully give or cause to be given to advise, cancel, or aid and abet anyone giving a false alarm. Nobody cares about that. Pull the slide alarm, lever, fire alarm system, extinguish fire. Willfully misuse or damage a portable fire extinguisher, or in any way willfully interfere with, damage, deface, molest, or injure any part or person of a fire alarm, fire detection, smoke detection, or fire extinguishing system. That is directly from the law in North Carolina, from the General Assembly.
I can concur. I just read it myself. So basically what it's saying is if you use
Maybe stuck it up his ass. I don't know.
No, Ruben, really? It just means the molesting part just means that he used it incorrectly or he used it for not what it's supposed to be used for. But the word molesting is what is like
inappropriate touching of this fact.
Yeah, apparently.
This could be good fire extinguisher.
You know what?
Just go ahead and bust that for me.
You know what?
I mean, that's what he did. So yeah, and I mean,
basically he was like, look, if you ain't want it, you wouldn't have had that sexy red on.
You know what?
Oh shit. Sexy red.
Hey.
So many levels. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the crazy world that, yeah, we live in this shit. Just hopefully this shit don't happen in your neighborhood. And I'm going to pass this shit to HG because molestation with fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguishers.
So many comments I'm not going to make.
Diapers and weed. Those were what you hit us with. Fire extinguishers, diapers, and weed.
And weed was the strangest one, ironically enough.
It wasn't strange. The cop just got caught.
No, it kind of was, man. 250. Never mind. It was much more interesting than the other two. I'll say that.
3. Don't forget the people putting dead bodies.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I thought that dead bodies thing was going to turn into necrophilia. That would have been interesting.
We just cutting up body parts for no damn reason, or at least our investigative reporter Ruben didn't really find enough information to let us know why they just cutting up random body parts. He giving us half-baked stories.
The article was literally 4 paragraphs long, man. It didn't really give you a lot.
Hey, man.
And I told you everything was up there. It ain't my fault. People just crazy.
Okay. It is. You're right. It's not your fault that people crazy.
All right. AG, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, you know what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I listen to ESPN radio, talk radio a lot. In fact, I rarely listen to music unless I, purposely listen to it with intent. Well, anyway, I'm doing my thing. And I come across an article in a podcast. They're talking about the uptick in gambling problems in youth. And at first I was like, wow, really? But then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. How y'all are here talking about something that should be obvious? The gambling industry, see, this is why I like Vegas, because Vegas never tries to give you a 1-800 number for gambling issues. Vegas is like, if you out here, you gambling, if you have a problem, that's a you problem. Y'all out here grown, okay. What I've noticed lately, and when I say lately, I mean the last 5 years since online gambling and DraftKings and all the things, and now you have all the mainstream sports outlets having gambling and all the things. It's like, okay, you're saying that we have a gambling issue, but you can gamble like you can go to the store and get a loaf of bread. So these people are opening themselves up for stuff that they otherwise wouldn't have known, or maybe if they did gamble, they couldn't have gambled as much because it's not so accessible. So why are we having articles and podcasts and everything else about the gambling, not epidemic, but the gambling issue that we have, especially in youth, when you make it so easy? At the end of every gambling commercial on the radio, they say it really fast, they say it really slow, they say it 2 or 3 times, but they always give you a number to call if you have gambling issues. Said by the people who are allowing you to gamble. It makes me feel like this is really disingenuous. Don't say anything at all. People grown. Or make it harder for them to gamble. But to come back and say we have a gambling problem, act like we don't know why, that's the silliest thing I've ever seen in my life, or heard, as it were. So that was something that happened this week that I was sitting there scratching my head about, because to me, I understand exactly why we have this new gambling problem and this new demographic to the level that it is. It's too accessible. If we're going to say it's a problem, it's too accessible. And how y'all going to turn a blind eye to the problem that's right in front of you and then talk about the byproduct? So what do y'all think about that?
I mean, you said gambling was as easy as going to the store and getting a loaf of bread. It's easier because you just do it from your phone, man.
Well,
you just
exactly.
And the kids are having a gambling problem because part of the video game system is that when you look at the microtransactions that sports games have, and you can play for, you can actually play for people getting money leagues online with video games. Like, we're catering gambling to kids because, I mean, and you're right, Vegas ain't disingenuous about theirs. They're like, hey man, if you lose all your money, that's your problem. Go get some more. You know what I'm saying? We'll still be here.
Exactly. Go get some more.
We'll still be here. So I mean, yeah, we're and all the sports are kind of laying in bed with the gambling sites too, man. So I mean, gambling makes. I think it's weird because I personally don't find any extra enjoyment by putting money on a game that I'm watching. Like, I see people who gamble on every football game and they got all these parlay bets and all it's just like, bro, like, just watch the game. If I gotta do all that just to enjoy watching the game, I just don't want to watch the game no more.
But haven't you heard that argument though?
Oh yeah, people. Oh man, it makes the game more interesting. For who? I ain't trying to be stressed out at an event that ain't got shit to do with me. That's completely out of my control. I'm on the couch feeling helpless because I'm getting a bad beat because this dude is gonna hit this 3-pointer during garbage time and fuck up the spread. Like, no, I'm not trying to stress out about stuff like that.
That's what I was thinking. But like I said, I mean, the biggest thing for me is they acting like they don't know where the problem is.
Well, I mean, I play fantasy, straight up. I mean, I play fantasy. Sometimes there's some money involved. I've done FanDuel. Sometimes there's some money involved. But what I'm not going to do is put more than like $5 on anything. Because, first of all, I'm poor. And then the second part is, like, I don't understand the whole $25, $100 type of deal. Like, there are people who do this for their job. I like fantasy. I don't like fantasy that much. You know? And if I play a league and I put $50 down, you know what? If I win it, great. If I don't, great. It's not going to mean I can't pay my mortgage or my car payment because of that $50. Because if it did, I'm not doing it.
Congratulations, you're responsible. But like, people with addictions aren't responsible. And that's the thing. The gambling thing is just encouraging people. A lot of people who already have addictive behaviors or already more susceptible and prone to be addictive, to just make it easier for them to get hooked. You know, first one's free. You got all these gambling sites. I will match your first. You know what? If you bet that Patrick Mahomes will throw for 1 yard, you will automatically win this bet.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, first one's free, baby. I know how drugs are sold. I know how that shit works.
Yeah, and the only reason they have to put the little thing on the bottom or at the end is because the laws tell them they have to do it.
Yeah, it's the same reason why all those truth commercials about smoking are paid for by the tobacco companies.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, right? It's like, to be honest with you, they're making it way bigger than it ever has been because there's a lot of money in it. If it didn't have a lot of money in it, they wouldn't do it.
True.
And I mean, that's really what it is, you know, it's about the money. It's not about the people. And the thing is, if you can't control yourself, that's kind of a you problem. Which sucks.
Like I said, I think the whole thing is disingenuous, except for Vegas. I respect Vegas because they ain't trying to sugarcoat it. Because it's like I said, the NFL built their business on gambling and would never admit that was a lot of the reason why they had so much viewership. And then they get in bed with DraftKings and the other big one. I forgot what it was, who it is. And so
FanDuel.
There you go. Thank you. And so I'm like, so you doubling down on your disingenuity? Really? Okay, but that's what we're doing. I mean, I just can't.
Hey, Vegas straight up, they're like, hey, we about money. Matter of fact, you come to a casino and if you doing too well, we tell you got to leave.
Exactly, which I never.
Hey, bro, you out here winning. You can't be in here winning and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
How can you not allow somebody to count cards? How is that illegal? And it's not even illegal, but they will kick you out. And if you come back and win some more, they'll try to kill you.
Because technically it's cheating.
It is not cheating.
It's not cheating. That's the problem.
No,
it's not.
They say it's cheating.
If math is cheating, then I mean, okay. All right. But ain't no cheating.
The problem is math. Yeah, the problem is, counting cards kind of comes out that they're cheating because the house always wins. That's not just some cool ass words.
No, the house always wins because statistically it's more likely to win. And the counting cards, all that does is take into consideration the statistics of every move you make. It still doesn't guarantee you're going to win. Yeah,
they just don't want you playing on the same level as them.
Either way,
it ain't got nothing to do with that. They just don't want you to make money. Casinos are like insurance companies. That's the like an insurance company says all this stuff about how it will cover you, and then as soon as you file a claim, they go, "Oh, we're dropping you. You cost us too much money now."
Insurance company dropped a whole state. So
I mean,
that's true.
From my insurance person, they told me a lot of insurance companies drop in Virginia.
Hurricanes, man, they don't cover that no more.
That and people can't fucking drive around this bitch.
Either way. But anyway, that's why I thought that was really interesting. That's why I wanted to bring it up because it's just really ironic. Las Vegas, notwithstanding, we're talking about a problem that we're creating. So yeah, that's what I got.
Cool. At least not talking about the Bunny Ranch, so that's an institution.
That's a whole nother podcast, sir.
Mo B, what you got?
Wait a minute, the Bunny Ranch still exists?
Yeah, guy died, but it's still there.
Yeah. Makes too much money, bro. Somebody can take that shit over.
High level booty, that's never going away.
High level clean booty.
Yeah, well, that's what I said about high level.
Basically, AG said saying high level and clean is a redundancy, Ruben. He said that's a redundancy.
It is.
Is it really though?
It is really.
Yeah, it is. It is. And if you don't think it is, then you need to reevaluate your thought process.
So basically,
have some bad experiences. I'm just saying.
Because if you can think of any high level booty that is not clean, then I'm going to ask you, what is your definition of high level?
Exactly.
So we basically say the whole state of Nevada is high level booty.
No.
Because they all get all the women of the night have to get tested.
All the legal women of the night. There's still people out there dirty macking.
See, that's fucked up. You can't get tested.
Vegas. Why?
Yeah, there's still people out here legally parking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So would it be fucked up? Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, I need to see your health card first.
Yeah, you're not getting that for no. That's for the over $500 people.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
That's for the over $500 an hour people. You can ask for a card from those women. In fact, you don't even have to ask; it's already there.
I mean, what the $100 woman don't need a card?
No, she does not. In fact, no. Anything less than 100, you probably need to wear a rubber suit.
And you out here accepting paper? Where anybody can go to the library and print out some paper. I need to see your Centera health chart.
I need your receipt for the last time you checked in.
I need your login to LabCorp. You know what I'm saying? I need all that.
Get on pretty fast. I have plenty of that. Just saying. Hey man, I'm just saying, man. Bunny Ranch, and that was like 20 years ago. Those prices, I'm sure they're
still
higher
there.
than that.
It's still they did. Somebody I saw a show on that.
That's what I'm saying. I remember. I mean, I'm just sure. The only thing I'm saying is I'm sure it's much more expensive than that. But high level booty is high level booty. It'll always be around.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine what the prices are now with inflation.
Yeah,
if it costs $28 for a gallon of milk now,
$28.
I can't.
I mean,
afford
we talked about that last week. How much is a woman worth? We ain't talking about how much the hoes are worth.
Whoa. We ain't talking about women. We talking about prostitutes. Different thing right now, man. Different thing.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, you're trying to assign value to women monetarily. That's prostitution. Me and AG were talking about legalized prostitution. We weren't trying to lump that on every woman.
Isn't that what it is, though?
You said
Good
that.
gravy. I'm not doing this, man.
Hey, when AG says I'm not going to be a part of this, you need to evaluate what you just said, Ruben.
Yeah, I think
that might be the most risque thing you said up here.
Because I was going to say something about that, but then I was going to say something about Lauren, but then you said what you said. Not touching that. That's cancer.
No, please don't say that about your wife after that.
I'm not. That's why I said I'm not doing this with you, because it's like what I said last week and what we're talking about now are two totally different podcasts, sir.
Thank you. That's why I tried to put that disclaimer out there. Now we ain't talking about women. We talking about hoes. Like we
talking about hoes.
Yeah, because that's a surface. You can put a price on a surface. Your wife is not a surface.
Thank you.
But then you know, I get it. So I'm not gonna say anything more about it. Yeah, you're gonna answer to Aunt Shirley about that one.
I'm not saying nothing.
You already said enough.
I mean, you already said it. Ain't it the same? Ain't the same?
I ain't said nothing.
Ain't the same?
Rewind,
we talking about prostitutes, not women. Yeah. Ain't they the same? That was literally what you said. Ain't they the same?
Not touching it.
That's not what was said. But okay, we will move on. Mo B.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Stop trying to hold on to old shit.
I'm not trying to hold on to old shit. I just want everybody to know that you said that.
Why you bringing up old shit, man? Move on. Move on.
Hey, look, I just got to make sure this is documented correctly when this
it will be. I'll make sure everybody hears this on the podcast.
Why are we still talking about shit? Why are we stop bringing up old shit?
All right, man. Like, I guess since we're doing old shit, since we talking about doing old shit now,
this motherfucker.
I'm bring up some old shit now. So, of course, you wanted me to talk about foreign affairs, international news, how U.S. stops at Georgia, and it's true. It still does. Now more than ever, to be honest. Now more than ever. But this story that I found basically just lumps so much old shit and current shit in one brilliant story. So it's basically Leroy Jenkins. Underage women get married.
Oh shit.
International affairs, crossing the border illegally. All of this in one fucking story.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Yes. I will just tell you what the title is. I'm full of Ruben here. Florida man arrested after picking up 16-year-old girl from World of Warcraft encounter with intent to marry. I will say it again. Florida man arrested after picking up a 16-year-old girl from World of Warcraft with the intent to marry.
He tried to pick up Drusilla the troll.
Explain the World of Warcraft, because I know the title, but I'm not familiar.
So you remember the Leroy Jenkins skit that we?
Oh, that's World of Warcraft.
They were playing the game World of Warcraft.
Okay.
So the 31-year-old had plans to marry a teenage girl after meeting her on the multiplayer online game.
He knew she was 16.
Yes. And he drove from Ohio to Florida, across the border.
Oh, God.
Picked her up, drove her back to Ohio so he could marry her.
Why didn't you just go to North Carolina? It was closer.
Why are you going across the border with a minor?
So,
can you help me there?
The authorities were tipped off to his identity based on them logging into World of Warcraft and using the IP address. When the man was questioned, he pretended not to know who she was before later recanting and then bringing her back with his head down. And then she said they had not done any overtly sexual activities other than a lot of making out and her giving him hickeys. So this 31-year-old dude, and then they found a whole bunch of like sexual messages that they had sent through Discord and World of Warcraft chat. So this 31-year-old dude fell in love with this 16-year-old's personality in World of Warcraft, drove 18 hours, no, I think it was 22 hours, to pick her up, to take her and whisk her away to marry her. Hey, man, that's not the exports we need to be taking from Florida, man. Like, first of all,
fuck. Before you continue, hold on. So, did she willingly go back with him?
yeah,
She kind of had to.
No, she ain't have to.
Why not?
Because Moby didn't mention was taken by gunpoint, was taken by knife point. None of that shit.
No.
when she came back, she was described as frustrated but cooperative. The minor told investigators that she requested the defendant to do this during a post-Miranda elicitation when they were questioning her.
No, I realize that, and that's not a problem. What I'm saying to you is,
What?
she's a minor,
That's why it's a problem.
and that's why if he didn't bring her back, they were going to come get her.
I'm surprised they didn't go get her.
Well, if he decided to turn himself in, then okay, or actually give her back, then okay. But I'm just saying, if he'd have been like, I ain't bringing her back, you tripping.
Clearly, he was not of melanin.
Oh no, this is WPS all over, baby. Like,
Because if it was melanin, they would have extradited his ass from Ohio.
But Ruben,
To
you
Texas,
already
to
know
Florida.
when he brings this stuff up, it's all things being equal, sir. We don't even have to bring that part up.
No. If I'm correct, the shootout with the dogs, they were black people.
Well, there were
Yeah, but
breeds
that-
of dogs involved.
I'm about to say, like, that was
Kind of a
no
black
surprise
person
that
thing.
was black people.
They
Yeah,
were
that
bullies. They were bullies. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. He brought her back, bruh.
Leroy Jenkins went to get his princess.
What's his name? Really, Leroy Jenkins?
No,
No.
but it just how hilarious would that have been
Oh,
if his
great.
actual fucking name was Leroy?
Leroy Jenkins. You can't make me stop laughing. That shit. I almost pulled it up and played it.
First
What?
of all, he should have left Ohio and stayed in Florida because we don't need his type in the upper 48. We don't need his type.
Wait a minute, is it upper 48 if that's a separate country?
Fuck that. I'm counting Alaska. We're substituting Alaska for Florida. Upper 48 consists of Alaska, and you know what? Fuck it. Canada is more of a
Wow.
place to.
Canada. Not Canada, but Canada.
Somebody
He's just
else calls it
involving everybody.
I mean, besides them forcing Drake upon us, Canada ain't done us wrong like Florida. Like,
What is wrong with Drake, man?
That's the only thing Canada ever did that I'm really pissed about is they gifted us Drake.
How did they gift us Drake?
I mean, they didn't fight hard to keep him.
How can they keep him? It's a
they did not-
democracy
I mean,
up
look,
there
look.
too.
Hey, they should have kept Wheelchair Jimmy. I'm just saying. I'm saying.
They should have never let that nigga leave their borders. That's all. That's what I'm saying. Like, they should have never let him leave, man.
Wheelchair Jimmy, baby.
Speaking of that, I got a question. Since there was no slavery, or not that I know of, in Canada, what's the racial slur for black people in Canada? Or did they just adopt the N-word for them?
I didn't realize Canadians talk like that.
I mean, look, man.
I mean,
People
did
say-
they just say
people say
like
nigga all
nigga this and
over
nigga
the
that
globe.
up there, or what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
People say nigga all over the globe, man. Like,
Okay, that's
so
what I was wondering, man.
I'm pretty sure there's some white dude in Toronto right now. Like, I can't stand all these niggas. Like, I'm pretty sure there's one of them up there. Like, you ain't gonna convince me that you got a large group of white people and then at least one of them said nigga. Like, just
So,
I mean, but okay, do they say it nicer than we do?
I mean, I don't know. What I do know is I've
They
been
say
told,
it with a smile.
I've been told from another person of our race that apparently we are well liked in Canada by the ladies.
I think
first
it's
of all, Ruben, we're well liked by the ladies all over the globe.
they just don't like to say it in public. I mean,
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And that ain't nothing new. They just, they ain't gonna say it around their white men.
man, we all saw Mandingo. Come on, man. You think that happened because white women don't like black men?
The dango ate your baby. I mean,
I mean, he was blowing her back out as soon as Massa was tipping. So I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
He was.
I don't disagree.
Why do you keep trying to play this World of Warcraft video,
he wants
man?
to see Leroy Jenkins. He wants to hear that.
I'm not even gonna front, man. Leroy Jenkins is the greatest shit ever. Can I play it?
It's your show.
It's your show, but
I'm just waiting for you to do it.
On Easter Sunday, we ain't got nothing to talk about, so we just basically said,
okay, guys, these eggs are giving us a lot of trouble in the past. Does anybody need anything off this guy, or can we bypass him?
I think Leroy needs something from this guy.
Oh, he needs those devout shoulders. Isn't he a paladin?
Yeah, but that'll help him heal better. He'll have more mana.
I don't know what none of this terminology means.
Christ. Okay, well, what we'll do,
armor.
I'll run in first, gather up all the eggs so we can kind of just, blast them all down with AoE. I will use Intimidating Shout to kind of scatter them so we don't have to fight a whole bunch of them at once. When my shout's done, I'll need Anthony to come in and drop his shout too, so we can keep them scattered, not to fight too many. When his is done, Bass, of course, need to run in and do the same thing. We're going to need Divine Intervention on our mages, so we can AE, so we can, of course, get them down fast, because we're bringing all these guys. I mean, we'll be in trouble if we don't take them down quick. I think it's a pretty good plan. We should be able to pull it off this time. What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Yes, 33% chance of survival.
We do.
Hey, y'all.
Right, ready, guys?
Let's do this. Oh my God, he just ran in.
Save him. Oh, geez, stick to the plan.
Oh, Jesus. Let's go.
Stick to the plan, Shove.
Stick to the plan.
Oh, gee. Oh, fuck.
Give me Divine Intervention.
Hurry up.
Shout, you think I can't cast? I can't move. Am I lagging, guys?
I can't move. What the hell? I can't hear you. Oh my God.
The eggs keep spawning. More responding.
I don't think you can cast with that shit. Oh my God.
Shout. Get off. I got it. Get off.
Small down.
Oh my God.
God damn it, Leroy.
God damn it.
Leroy, you moron. Leroy. This is ridiculous.
Don't mask. I'm down, forking down. God damn it.
Before I can remove all this. God. Oh, Spiffy res us.
Why do you do this shit, Leroy?
I'm trying.
It's not my fault.
Who's Soulstone?
We do have a soul stone up, don't we?
Why does this nigga turn into like a 6-year-old saying it's not my fault?
Oh God.
Oh, for...
Great job. For Christ's sake. Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
Oh man.
At least I have chicken.
What the fuck? At least I have chicken. So not only was this motherfucker was an idiot, was he like a racist white guy?
You gotta ask.
No, I know. But goddamn it, that's funny.
I'm done.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I introduced y'all to the world of Leroy Jenkins, man. I wish I would have never showed y'all that clip.
That last movie Chris Pratt did, I forgot the name of it, but
that series because they made the Leroy. He had it on his own.
I was weak. I was like, no way is this in a movie, really? Anyway.
Oh man, you can never go wrong.
God damn it, Leroy, you're just stupid.
Just crunch numbers real fast.
At least you have chicken.
She'd be 32.333 repeating, of course. Chances. Bro, y'all out here brainstorming about a 33% chance.
Hey man, this stuff is serious to them, man. I mean, it reminded me of friends when I was a kid. It reminded me of friends of mine, like when they played Dungeons and Dragons all weekend.
Yeah, I mean
all weekend. I mean, Friday night to Sunday night. I'm like, bro, did y'all ever go to sleep?
I played Dungeons and Dragons, but never to that.
Bro,
effect.
It's serious to some people. It's serious.
Yeah. I'm sorry, movie. I couldn't resist. Goddamn Leroy Jenkins.
I shouldn't have brought his name up. But
that's just always funny.
I don't even know what the fuck my article's about anymore. Like, just U.S. stops at Georgia. Like, keep that Florida shit in Florida. fuck DeSantis. He can eat a fat sack of dicks. Like, I mean,
It's like you just gave up on life.
You just told DeSantis to eat a fat sack of dicks.
Actually, I'm glad you brought it up because now I don't have to think about an intro. I know exactly what it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Moby. I'm so sorry.
Here's the thing, man. I think Florida could actually help us. We need to use Florida for what Florida's good for. We need to just take all the fucking Florida-like people and just cast them to Florida and just not let them leave. We can pick up Rafael Cruz, and we can pick up, we can pick up various members of the Republican Party. We can leave Trump down there. Just stay down there.
Stay in Mar-a-Lago, please.
We can fly Puff down there and just say, hey, you stay here and stop passing people off to Cuba Gooding Jr. Like,
oh shit. Oh shit.
See, Florida could be useful, like, but the problem is we keep letting Florida out. We need to be taking stuff to Florida and making them keep it.
Can we send Marjorie Taylor Greene down there too?
Yeah, she's a state away. She should just be able to walk.
We should be treating Florida the way Trump promised we were going to treat Mexico. Like, we should just trap them down there and have them build the wall. Like, the Floridians will build the wall. Like,
yeah, man, but Disney World, man.
Once again, you can go visit. I've said it several times. You can go travel and visit. You can go to Miami. You can go to Disney. Like, you just shouldn't be allowed to bring any of that shit back, including the people. Right? Just there should be a stringent process before you can bring somebody from Florida back with you. Like, we gotta do background checks. I mean, we gotta do a real deep dive. Like, look, I'm not for the basic prison camps that they have at the Mexican border, but if that shit was in Georgia, I'd fucking understand. Like, hey, we can't just be letting all these Florida motherfuckers in here. Like,
oh wow, oh wow. All right, AG, man, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind is just a general thing, and it was sparked by a debate I got into at work about electric cars. And personally, I think electric cars are cool. I think they take a little bit of pressure off the earth. I think, they're fast enough, they can go far enough. Why not? If that's what you want to do that. But at my job, I feel like it's MAGA central. And you can always tell from debates like this. Because as soon as I come up with a solution, not me personally, but as soon as I come up with a solution, y'all got 20 problems. Look, man, all I said was electric cars don't use gas. That could be helpful. I'm aware that it takes a lot of resources to have batteries, but come on, man, we have to start somewhere, right? No, man, but it's this and that and this and that. Okay, you know what? I'm not doing this with you. Because y'all want to come up with 100 problems with one solution, and you never have any solutions to offer to help cure your 100 problems. Personally, it's tiring and exhausting, but y'all talk so loud and talk so often, I can't even keep up. So I just don't talk to you. The bottom line is, like in life, it's okay to have a problem with something. At some point, it's not okay to have a solution for it. Because all you doing is just talking about stuff and you ain't doing nothing. Because it's easy to say what you don't like and that ain't cool or whatever it is, this and that. It's harder to say, hey, man, I might not agree with you, but we have to do something. And here's what I thought. What do you think about that? So, like I said, people, just as in life, if you're going to come with 100 problems, at least bring 10 solutions with you. That's what's on my mind.
Curious, AG, did you know that if everybody switched to an electric car, we still really wouldn't take that much pressure off of the energy crisis? Because we have to do all the things that actually make electricity are the things that are burning fossil fuels as well.
I understand. I don't argue that.
I've always thought of a solution. I don't know how tangible it is or even how much it would work, but I feel like the only way you can replace like fuel or gas is by something you already have a surplus of. You know, that's why when people are trying to mess with stuff with hydrogen, I'm like, it makes sense. Water, got a lot of that shit. But what about sun? I feel like we got a lot of goddamn desert now that we've been cutting trees down. What if we just like took miles and miles of that shit and just made solar panels in the fucking desert and just imported that electricity out?
You could.
Why, is that not a fucking tangible?
It is.
Like realistic solution?
It is. It's not efficient, but it is. But here's the thing. It's just like, I don't care if it's inefficient or not. What I care about is people not just giving me a whole bunch of stuff about why it don't work or why it's not sustainable. I'm not even arguing that it's not sustainable. I'm arguing the fact that you ain't got nothing else to say. So it's like, I would say that your idea is good, but solar panels aren't efficient. But I will also say I don't think that we've worked hard enough on it. So somebody's got to do something.
I just know that it seems like the Middle East got one thing, and a lot of it. That's goddamn sun.
Yeah, sun
and sand. So
the desert. Absolutely, they do. And actually, the Earth is warming up anyway. It's a whole lot more sun out here.
Exactly. That's what I said. You replace an inefficient thing with a surplus. Like, hey, we're running out of this, but we got a whole bunch of this shit. So let's use this shit.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
But yeah, I'm not smart enough to actually come up with a real solution. That's just spitballing.
Not really, because I mean it's not a bad idea, but but solar panels in general. Fuel cells for solar power are really inefficient, but I don't think they've really worked on it either. Not hard enough.
Cool. Moby, what's on your mind, sir?
Well, what's on my mind is I did not know that today was Easter until like a couple days ago. Like it just really hadn't even crossed my mind that it was Easter Sunday. And then I kept wondering, are we actually doing a show on Easter Sunday? And then I thought, nah, we're going to do a show on Easter because, like, if we weren't, we would have said something and then you would have been depressed because you hate anytime we take a week off. But, I mean, it's been a good day. I got called cute today. And, you know, I got my cute shirt on, my Wakanda Forever look going right now. And
Wakanda Forever.
That's what a particular young lady said when she said I was looking cute out here in these streets. She said, you got your Wakanda Forever look on, and I like it. And I was like, cool. You gotta stop talking dirty to me like that. You know, I'm a married man. And she was like, yeah, I married your dumbass. And I was like, oh, cool. We good then. We good then.
That's it?
No, I mean, had a good day.
Hey, man, that's a good day when your wife says you're cute, bro. Hey, come on, man.
Said I was cute. I thought I got Easter dinner at my grandma's house, so I got to eat all the food that I don't normally eat because I don't really make it, like the ham. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't ever fucking even think about ham until I go to my grandma's house for some family function dinner, and then she makes it. I'm just like, how do people give this shit up? Even though, like, I don't eat it a lot.
Wait a minute. That was hilarious. I'm sorry.
No, here's the thing, AG. Like, I can go months without thinking about any part of that. And then I go there one day and I see all of that sliced ham there. And I take one bite and I'm like, how do motherfuckers get this up?
Well,
I'm
number
just
one,
like, I just go, man, and this is gonna sound sacrilegious as hell, but I'm so glad my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ didn't say I could eat ham. Like,
well, you know,
I know.
Hey, you know, you ain't going to hell for it, but you know, he did say some things.
He did. But you know what? It didn't specifically say ham, so like I'm just gonna take a mulligan on that one.
This is what we doing.
You gonna be like, hey, bro, you was eating a lot of swine down there. And I'm be like, hey, bro, like you
did give me dominion. Come on, man.
My bad, dog. My bad.
He said, my bad, dog.
But then I'd be like, bro, you know how good ham tastes. Like,
So you gonna negotiate with God? He said, bro.
Bro, no, first of all, I wouldn't say you know how good ham tastes. I'd be like, bro, you know how good my grandma ham tastes. I don't know what it's something about the process of what my mom or my grandma does to ham. Because no other time do I care about it. I see other people make ham, and I'm just like, whatever, you keep that. But when I see them thick slices of ham at her house, at my grandma and my mom's house, bro, like nothing else even mattered. There was baked chicken up there. There was stuffed shells with spinach and cheese. All types of elaborate shit out there. And I was just like, bro, I just want that ham. Like
with that swine.
There's 28 different desserts up there. And they're like, you getting some dessert? No, I'm just going to put this ham in this piece of biscuit right here. I got a roll. I got some ham. And I'm going to eat this.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Jesus.
Could you be a practicing Muslim in your grandma's house?
Boy, that'd be tough, boy. That'd be tough, boy. I'd be like, Allah, you are testing me strong, bro. Like, come on, man. Whew.
That is what he said.
I'd be like, damn, Allah, don't you have some off days? You know what I'm saying? Like, can't we get can I get a pass for a day? Like,
no, you can't. You can get a bean pie. You want that? Actually, bean pies are really good.
But here's the thing. It's so crazy because I don't ever think about ham like that.
I'm telling you, man, it's just the part of what you're saying is association. The women the 2 or 3 out of the 3 women you love the most and that ham go together. So when you're at your grandma's house or you're at your mom's house, the level of association with something that already tastes good, no matter who does it, is to hear. And what are you going to do? You can't do nothing about that. That's why it's triggering for you. And on top of the fact that it's physically, like you said, how do people give this up? Like if you had a pressure problem or you had, like heart issues, man, that would be rough. So to me,
I
that's
got
what it is.
a whole container of ham that's left over that I'm going to be eating for the next couple of days. And then I'm going to go months without thinking about ham. Like, it's not even going to cross my fucking mind.
I bet you if you went to your mom's house next week and she was doing a ham, I bet you'd be some more.
You're right.
I'm telling you, man, it's emotional. It's emotional also.
You saying I'm an emotional ham eater?
Yes. I mean, come on, man. We all been fat. Come on, man. A lot of overeating is emotional. Say I'm wrong.
Hey, man. So basically, you're saying the only way I'm gonna be able to get off this swine is for them 2 ladies to leave Earth.
Yes. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to be morbid, but yes.
Or for them to make a conscious decision that we not giving your ass no more ham.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing, I never asked for it.
Doesn't matter.
My mom asked, like, hey, what you want me to cook? I never say ham.
But she knows she likes it,
but most times she just won't make it. But like the big family functions, the Easter, the Thanksgiving. Matter of fact, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Literally, like the only 3 times a year I eat ham.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this. My mom never consciously, on purpose, made me extra mac and cheese. But there was always enough for me to have my own. Now, I don't think that she consciously did that. I think she subconsciously did it because she loves her son. She knows that that's one of my things. Between the sweet potato pies and her mac and cheese in particular, she already know. And I never there was always some left over for me. So I'm telling you right now, your mom knows, and especially your grandma knows, that you like it. And because they love you, it matters that it's there and available, especially when you're at grandma's house.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense because my mom does just like me. She loves other people. And that's why, like that's why at functions where I know my friends and stuff coming, she makes the baked beans with the ground beef in it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
She don't do that shit for me. She don't ever do that shit for me.
So
AG.
you're
When
being literal when you say this. So only time you can get that is if you take Ruben over there with you.
Hey, Ruben, am I lying? I ain't lying. She just don't make the shit for me, man.
Shit good too.
So you'll never taste the pork and beans with the meat in it if Ruben or one of your other friends that she knows, like if Ron don't come with you, then it ain't gonna happen.
If it ain't a group gathering where she knows my friends are gonna be there, that shit ain't getting made. If I go, hey Mom, can you make me some of my favorite foods when I come over? Cool. She might make me some ham, maybe, but probably that ain't gonna be on the menu. But she might. But I'm gonna get chicken.
Yep.
And some vegetable.
Yep.
If them niggas come, ground beef, and beans. It's gonna be some ribs. It's gonna be some
I have a counter.
Barbecue.
I have a counter.
She makes those motherfuckers a cheesecake.
Okay, yeah. I have a counter. Is it because if it's just you, she's looking out for your diabetes?
Hell no. Hell no. Ain't nobody worried about me. AG, you just heard me say there was like 28 different desserts at my grandma's house.
But that was a family gathering. It was just more than you going to be there.
My grandma always got some dessert stuff.
I mean, I realize, but see, your grandma, that's a whole other conversation.
My mom always makes some dessert stuff.
Okay.
But the two things that I know when other people coming over is going to get made: baked beans with the ground beef and some form of cheesecake.
Understood.
And I don't even eat the cheesecake, so that's clearly for everybody else. I don't even like cheesecake.
Okay. Like I said, man, I still think at least your grandma knows.
But yeah.
That
no. My grandma loves me, so she made that ham because she know I'm gonna eat that.
But your mama don't.
But my mom just likes me a little bit, and she really loves the people I bring around.
Hey man, she was good enough.
I'm not saying my mom don't love me. I'm just saying she don't love me enough to be excited to see me. You know what I'm saying? She loves me because we got history.
Man, we gotta get her on the show, man. She is not here to defend herself, man.
I mean, there's no defense for that. I got evidence. I got receipts, man. I got receipts.
I mean, my mom makes me a coconut pie for Christmas.
I mean, Ruben knows firsthand. Like, if I bring other people over and I don't let her know, she's offended that I didn't let her know they were coming so she could make the food.
She ain't wrong.
But wait a minute. So if you show up unannounced, she ain't offended?
When I show up unannounced, she'll make a statement. I ain't got shit in the refrigerator, so if you want something to eat, you better go get it yourself or eat before you get here. And Ruben, you've heard her say that. I ain't got nothing in the kitchen, so I got nothing in the fridge. So
I've also been there, and I walk in, she starts cooking. So
I got nothing, man. I tried to save her. I can't do it. I got nothing. Apparently, she just likes you a lot.
I mean,
I'm sorry, sir.
Here's the crazy thing, man. She don't even really cook for the grandkids like that.
So anything connected with you is like lukewarm.
Yeah.
Unless it's me or the boys.
Yeah.
Understood.
If we have some type of genetic similarity, she's just like, you know what? I ain't doing all that with you.
I mean, Karen Cadence though. Nothing.
Now don't get me wrong. She'll make sure they eat. But
I mean the good stuff, the grandma stuff.
Yeah, she ain't. They gotta request that.
How do you have to request it?
Now they can request it and get it open arms. I request it, man. I gotta.
Why don't you come cut the grass?
Not even that. I get the we used to call them the Denise questions. Like I get the who gonna be there questions. Like, hey, who else coming? who gonna be there? It's like, yo, either you coming or you not, man. Like,
man. We ain't protected the innocent no more.
No, man. Apparently not.
You know how many Denises out there in the world, man? Fine. You know what I'm saying? And if you know the Denise I'm talking about, I ain't fucking lying. Like, no, that's what we said.
You're not lying. I can say for truthfulness, you're not lying.
All know that one person that every time you ask them to be there, their first question is, who gonna be there?
I just thought that was a black thing. I just didn't know.
I mean, she's half.
She's got enough of it in her.
Well, does she?
Man.
Whoa, you tried to take it somewhere else, buddy. You tried to take it somewhere else, and I'm not going there with you. Not going there with you.
Yeah, Ruben's a little risque today, man. He's trying to get people in trouble. What in the
We
world?
thought
man?
we thought she had a particular sect of black in her, and then we found out that no, we were all wrong about that.
Yes, we were. But hey, it is what it is.
But
Awesome.
yeah, that's it, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hijack the show with my ham talk.
I mean, you always do. It's okay. But yeah, man. What's on my mind? Cut grass today for the first time in like 6 months. Fuck that grass.
What did the grass do to you?
Grow.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know, right?
It grew.
You hit it right on the head, buddy.
You said grow.
It grew.
So ain't got nothing to do with allergies or nothing. It's just it grew.
Yeah. So I had to do that this morning. This afternoon rather. Shout out to UFL. DC lost today, but whatever.
I forgot that shit started.
Yep.
This weekend.
It was pretty sweet. Somebody hit a 64-yard field goal to win a game. So, a little bit of excitement. Sports. WrestleMania's next weekend. It's
Sports.
It's about to be that time.
And entertainment.
After next week, it's just going to get real boring on the weekends. So next thing you know, the draft will be here. Then next thing you know, WNBA will be here. And it's going to get real boring again because baseball don't get exciting until July after the All-Star break. So I'm taking all of the college basketball in I can because another 6 months from now, it won't be back till then. So other than that, happy Easter, Moco Cowboy. But yeah, that's all I got. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Easter. I hope you didn't work today. And if you did work, you worked. Sorry about that. Thank everybody who listens to us live. Thank everybody who will listen to us in the future. Thank you to AG and MOB. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. Of course, as always, we are on live on Twitch and YouTube and sometimes my Facebook page at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Yes, WrestleMania is next weekend, but we gonna be on because I'm not gonna watch the shit that's on WrestleMania while we on.
We got some real interesting priorities. So we made an announcement that we would be on during WrestleMania, but Easter, we didn't even give it a second thought. We were just like, you know what? Resurrection Day, who cares? But WrestleMania, let's make sure the people know.
Hey, man. That's what it is.
It sure is. You ain't never lied about that stuff.
That's the greatest answer. It's what it is, man.
I'm not saying priorities. I'm just saying what it is. So, once again, thank everybody for listening to us live and to us on the podcast later. That'll be out later this week. Hey, look. See you next week, Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, until we decide to get off the damn air. Of course, for Moby and AG, it is your man, Ruben. Peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.